Okay, so we start our session variables. You have any idea about variables, that what is variables and how we use variables? Okay, it's very basic things, guys. So many students are came from very new background, like they don't have any idea about that, so we start from basic, like that. So first and uh, first we know that Python contains so many libraries: TensorFlow, PyTorch, scikit-learn. Without these libraries we cannot use machine learning. As we know that uh, why we use machine learning. Machine learning is a model. It's a machine. The machine which takes the data. The machine which takes the data, learn the data. That what data is tell us. And after learning that data, they give us output and also predictions for future. For creating machine learning models, we use Python programming language, because Python is very simple, easy to understand, and also its code is very simple. It's not like C++, and Java. So first is variables. In Python, variable is like a box where we store data. Imagine you have a lunch box. The box name is the variables. Consider that you have a lunch box, and in lunch box you have a food. So food is your value and the lunch box is your variable. So uh, when you store your food in lunch box, like that, variable stores the value in variables, like that. Here we take some examples, like name is equal to Arif, age is equal to 21, marks is equal to 89.5. Here name is a variable. Here name is a variable, age is also variable, marks is also variable. And in that variables, we store my name, Arif, my age 21, and marks 89, like that. And also we in Python programming, mostly pupils do Python code in VS Code, because it's really amazing. So in VS Code, whenever you do this code, just take hash like this. If you put hashtag like this, so your program, if you run the code, so they do not consider these things, because you put hashtag before it, like that. So hashtag is also very important. Okay, so name, age, marks, these all are variables, and Arif 21, 89.5, these all are values which stores in variables. I hope you understand. If anyone have any doubts, please ask me. Okay. I think no one have any doubt. So let's go for next. Next is data types. Every value in Python has a data type, like int for whole numbers, float for decimal numbers, and string for text, and so on. In machine learning, we need to know this because models work differently from numbers and text. As we know, uh, first we put data, data to our machine learning model. Machine learning model understand our data with the help of data types which we provide. Like if you write numbers like 10, 12, or else. So before number, you write data type, integer, like int, integer. Here, x and y. X and y are variables, and 10, 3.14, these both are values. These values stores in variables, and here we store 10. So the data type of 10 is integer because it's decimal number. The data type of 3.14 is float because it in the form of point or integration. Here name AI. AI is a string data type. In C, C++, and Java, we consider string as a character. But in Python, we consider character as a string. str stands for string, int stands for integer, and float. And also the last one is Boolean. Boolean is like a logic gate. It totally depends on true and false. If our statement is true, then it print true. If our statement is false, then it print false. Like that. So we use these data types so that our machine can understand each and everything properly. Okay? Okay, Rohit, you have any problem? Please let me know, Rohit, you have any problem or not. And also Lucky. Okay. So we move on to our next topic, input and output functions. In real ML projects, we take input from users. As we know, we are the users because we type our commands and give instructions to machine or to ML models. So we all are the users. We give instruction to system to perform operations. Okay. So Python have two functions. First one is input function and second one is output function. And also it have one function, print function. Print function is used for display our message in terminal whenever you run your program in VS Code. How many of you are run your program in VS Code or use VS Code? Please let me know in comment section. Do you have any idea about VS Code or not? Okay. VS Code is very good for any language. For any language. Either you run C, C++ code, Java code, and also HTML, CSS, JavaScript, like that. Okay. When we creating machine learning model, so in that we also use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for creating best user experience and best user interaction, like that. But first we discuss Python, that how Python is used in machine learning models. Okay. So here we take example, like here our variable is name, age, and here we write print function. Hello name, you are age, you are years of old. So this print function is used to display our message, and also this name and age are variables. Here we use input function because we give command to our machine. That's why we use input function. Input function also have one feature that it always takes data as string. As we talk it about as we talk about as we talk about that before starting the session, that Python always takes string, not character, because character is only taken by C and C++. And also Python is scripting language. Did you know what is scripting? It takes our code line by line. Whenever you run your program in Python, so our interpreter check code line by line. But in case of C and C++, compilers check whole code at a time. They don't check code like Python. So uh, Python contain interpreter and C, C++, Java contain compiler for checking errors, like that. Okay. So here we write input function, enter your name, means we give instruction to user that enter your name. Here we give also input function, enter your age. These both are displayed to user so that user can easily enter their name as well as enter their age. So these both functions are used to input data from user. And also here we write data type int, because when we type our age, like if your age is 25, your age is 26, 21 and all, so they store into data type in age variable. So Our machine learning model can easily understand that you write your age. So here we use integer. After that, we use print function to display our message in terminal. Okay. So we move on to operators. Operators are like tools in our Python toolbox. We use them to perform actions on variables like adding numbers, comparing values, or joining text in ML. Operators help in data calculations, comparison, and transformation. Consider that we have these two variables, variable name A and variable name B. Variable, just a minute. Variable name A store value 10, variable name B stores value 3. So, what operators can actually do? So, if we want to add these two numbers 10 plus 3, then we use operators. Operators to perform operations. These both are correlated. Operators, operations. So if you have to remember the thing, so you just note down that operators is like operations. Means these both are similar in sounds. So there are several operators. Arithmetic operators, logic operators, and Boolean operators. And also comparison operators is also there for comparing two values. If we perform addition, if we perform addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and so on. So we use arithmetic operation for mathematical calculations. If we have to compare two values, that who is greater, who is less, like that. So we use comparison operators. And if we have to show either the statement is true or false, then we use Boolean or logical operators. Okay, there are so many operators, but these three, arithmetic, comparison, and logical, these three are basic operators. So remember these small things, because so many companies in interviews ask this type of question that what is arithmetic operation, and uh, perform a program related to arithmetic operation, and also they give problem statement regarding these operators, like that. So operator is very important. So keep this all in your mind. If anyone have any doubt, please let me know in comment section. I hope that you understand very well. Okay. So let's move on to next session topic. Here is some example of arithmetic operator. In first case, we consider two variables, a store 10 and b store value 3. So here we perform this operation by taking these two values. First, we perform addition. So print function is used to display our message or output in terminal. So we use print function. Addition, because we perform addition operation here. So we write addition and also try to write in double comma here. If you use in string, then we use this operator a and b. They both are operand, and plus is operator. With the combining of these two operand and this one operator, we perform operation with the help of these three things. If you have another value, like if your value is stored in C, so you add plus C next to B, like that. Also for subtraction, we do the same. For subtraction, we write subtraction A minus B. Here we use minus symbol. For multiplication, we use multiplication symbol here, also known as star symbol. For division, we use this symbol, and so on. So this is known as arithmetic operators and their operation. Clear, guys? I know it's very basic, but so many of you know about that, or they don't have any idea about that. That's why we take this type of basic things before we starting our big things. Okay. Then after arithmetic, we came with just a minute, huh, guys. Okay. Before we moving to next slide, please ask me anything or any doubt which you facing. Ask me. Raise your hand if you have any doubt. Here is hand option. So raise your hand. I think no one have any doubt. It depends on us, Nitin. R is also better, Python is also better. But nowadays, Python is widely used in artificial intelligence. R is used in data analysis and data science, mostly. But Python is used in machine learning models when you building machine learning models. So you give instruction instructions to your machine learning models with the help of Python. Okay. Tanish, you have any doubt? Okay. So we move on to comparison operator. Like consider this is your variable A variable and this is B variable. When you have to compare two values, so we use comparison operator. Either we use greater than or either we use smaller than. Here A is greater than B. So we compare these two values or variables with this operator, comparison operator. Also you use smaller than symbol is equal to smaller is equal to greater, this type of symbols. And also give instruction here that is A greater than B, and also provide this and print function. In brackets, you write all the things properly, so it very easily display on your terminal. Okay, then we move on to logical operator. Logical, as we told you that if I have two statements, first one is true and second one is false, so we use logical operators to check. Also, later we see if else conditions, if else, if else conditions for this. So many of you know about the one famous program related to vote. If your age is greater than 18, so you are eligible for voting. And if your age is smaller than 18, then you are not eligible for voting. In if else condition, you see these things before. Okay. So if your age is greater than 18 for vote, so it's true. And if your age is not greater than 18 for vote, so it's false. It's depend on statements. Either it's true or either it's false. Okay. Also, in 10th and 12th, we also use logic gates, AND gates, OR gates, NAND gates. They all are come in these logical operators. Okay. So here you see the simple Python program. It's a basic Python program of machine learning. So first we know about the program. So in this program, our machine learning model predict our marks on the basis of how many hours we study. If you daily study 5 hours, so our machine predict marks that in future how many marks you get. If you study 3 hours per day, so our machine can predict your marks on the basis of your hours per study, hours per day. Okay. So now let's combine what we learn. Take input, store in variables, use operators, and show output. This is exactly how ML models work. They take input, then process it, and then give output. First, our machine learning model take input. In input, they take data which we provide, like your age, your name. But in this example, we provide our ist- uh, hours, study hours, that how many time we give uh, to our study on the daily basis. So here we give data to our machine learning model, and according to that data, our machine can learn, and they process it. They process it by using functions, input functions, and all. And after processing, it give us output that in future how many marks you will get on the basis of your study per hours. Okay. So here in this example, we take hours variable name, that how many hours you um, studying. So it's user input. Like if we run this code, if we run this code, then it show output like this. Enter hours you study. Like I enter 5, means daily I study 5 hours. So our machine learning model directly give our marks, that on the basis of your study hours, you in future you get 50 marks, like that. If we increase this, like if I write 6 here, so this give me 60 marks on the basis of our hours of study. So you can easily predict your future, that how many hours you required for study, and how many hours is necessary for you to getting more marks, like that. So your chances of failure is getting less by using this prediction model, machine learning prediction model. So here in this, we use input function like hours. Hours we all are the user. We put hours, how many hours we study. So for user input, we use input function. We use input function, and after input, enter hours you study. This uh, this thing this thing is displayed in our output terminal. So enter your study, it give instruction to user, that enter your hours of study, that how many hours you study daily. And after that, we use marks per hour. Marks per hour is also constant value, like model coefficient. What is coefficient? Coefficient is constant. Here is it is constant. Means here we write 10. Why we write 10? Because it predict our hours of study in the range of 10. In the range of 10, it's either 9, it's either 8, it's either 7, it's either 5, and so on. So it's the range, and we use marks per hours is a coefficient. And after that, here we use predict function, predict marks. Predict marks. This is very important statement, very important program line. Predict marks is equal to hours into marks per hours. Like in this instruction, we told our machine learning model that divide, multiply our hours into marks per hour. Like if you're studying 5 hours per day, so it multiply your hours with 5. If you're studying 6 hours, so it multiplies 6 into your hours, like that. And according to that, it give output. And also for displaying our marks, we use print function. Predicted marks. Predicted marks. It displayed in terminal. So we use print function. From that moment, is anyone have any doubt? Please ask me. Okay. So after running this program in VS Code, you get output like this. Enter hours you studied. Like I enter 5. Then predicted marks is 50. It give me. Okay. So here is our today's session. If anyone have any doubt, please ask me. Also, this is our second assignment. So please take a screenshot of this. You have to create a variable to store your name, your age, your favorite subject, whether you like Python or not. It display true or false regarding your choice, and display them using print function, and check their data types using type function. This is your homework. Please done this homework in your VS Code and take the screenshot of your output and send your output in a given link which uh, which we provide you on Telegram. Also, we provide you so many sources on tomorrow, and also some courses link related to machine learning and artificial intelligence. So you can easily go and check all the things. If anyone have any doubt, please ask me. Feel free to ask me.
Hello? 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 Oh, okay. Then wait for 5 minutes and close it. Okay? Because
So in second assignment, we have to upload the code or output.
Okay, so first you perform your task in VS Code or any other platform, and after performing your task, take a screenshot with output. If you using VS Code, so you see your output in terminal. So take screenshot, and after taking screenshot, send submit it into the link.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Tomorrow I provide you link in Telegram. And also tomorrow is holiday, and Saturday is also holiday. Tomorrow is our Independence Day, so happy Independence Day to everyone. And after that there is Janmashtami. So Friday and Saturday there is our holidays. So we meet in our next session on Tuesday in next week. Okay. Okay, then if you have any doubt, so please ask me. Otherwise, you can leave. Our session is end here.